Hey, yo, what's the deal, y'all? It's your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag. You know what I mean? If you hear water in the background, it's because I'm washing dishes. You know what I mean? It's just, I just finished cooking. You know, like, you know, I cook breakfast. You know what I mean? I cook. You know what I mean? I do know how to cook. You know what I mean? Unlike you bum-ass AEW marks, you don't do shit with your life. You know what I mean? I cook. You know what I mean? I cook some breakfast. You know what I mean? Like, I cook some you know, some toast and some sausage and some hash browns, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, play some music. You know, easy like a Sunday morning. But it's Saturday as we speak. It's gonna get into close to 11 o'clock. What I want to talk about is I want to talk about the Miro situation, the Miro AEW situation, and why I think there are bigger issues, you know, past the Miro situation with AEW people than what we know right now. And that's what I think. I strongly think that there are bigger situations. There's a bigger issue right now in that AEW locker room as opposed to Miro that nobody knows about, that is waiting to fester up. You know, Miro asked for his release, right? For those that don't know, Miro asked for his release yesterday, right? He asked for his release out of AEW. You know, Sean Ross Sapp actually put something out last night that pertains to Miro's contract expiration date. You know, he says that the date is in 2026, right? Now, granted, you know, like when it comes down to these dates, I mean, I don't think it's valid. You know, I mean, even if it's valid, you know, people could still ask for their release out the company and such, right? You know, like, he's granted his release. You know, we saw the same thing with fucking with Andrade. Didn't Andrade? No, not Andrade. Didn't Ethan Page have 2 years left remaining on his deal with AEW? You know what I mean? So it's not really common that you know, that not only these people ask for their release, but also these people get it. If people do not want to be in AEW, let them go. Let them go. Let them go. You know, Miro was there for almost 3 years. Him and Keith Lee, they came into AEW at the same time. They came in 2021, right? And so, you know, meaning AEW really didn't do anything with both Miro and Keith Lee. And they're both fucking great. They are both great. You know, I mean, I heard bullshit about how Miro didn't want to do business and he didn't want to put people over and stuff, which I think is cap. Because if that's the case, then why the fuck did he do that in WWE? You know, my thing is that, you know, they didn't do it, like, you know, they didn't do anything with him. You know, there was a rumor that he was supposed to do something with Jon Moxley, but I think that's complete bullshit. You know, when it comes back down to Miro, you know, he, like I say, he's fucking great. The promos, you know, just his whole character, just everything about him, everything is just fucking great, right? But AEW, because they signed too many fucking people. They signed way too many fucking people. And, you know, I'm hearing a report saying that, oh, well, that's if WWE take him back. They're going to take him back. They're going to take him back. He's not hurt. I did say that he was injury prone. He's not hurt. You know, I don't think, I know he's not hurt. I know he's not fucking hurt. And yes, I understand him and CJ Perry broke up. You know, him and CJ Perry divorced and the whole nine. But, you know, let's keep it a buck. You know, even with that, so, I mean, you know, AEW, you know, they still don't do anything with him. They don't. Like, remember when Collision came on? Remember when Collision first started? And, you know, he was supposed to be, a focal point of Collision and stuff. What happened? What the fuck happened? You see, so you gotta think, you know, is it Miro or is it, you know, AEW? Because I'm assuming it's AEW. And then the funny shit about it is I'm hearing that, I'm hearing that, that, the AEW fans are mad. They're like, oh, fuck Miro, and, like, he's a traitor and stuff. Like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I strongly think that there is a bigger issue going on in AEW than what we know right now. If Miro is asking for his release, right, and not being used and everything else, and he's healthy, how many fucking people are also behind the scenes asking for their release, and wanting out of AEW? I'm pretty sure there are a lot. I'm sure there are a lot of fucking names, and I remember a couple videos ago I did mention names that are not being utilized to their highest and fullest potential, that WWE would instantly fucking take, right? I mean, they would take names in a heartbeat. Guys like fucking Dalton Castle, guys like Jay Lethal, guys like fucking Brian Cage, guys like Jay White. What the fuck is Jay White doing? Huh? Like, Jay White, he's healthy. They got no creative for Jay White. They got no fucking creative for him. None. They got nothing for him. Who else? Who else is also asking for their release? I'm pretty sure. I'm asking, Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks is WWE bound. No doubt about it. No doubt. What about Aleister fucking Black? What about Aleister Black? Do you think Aleister Black is happy in AEW right now? Do you really think he's ecstatic to be there? What the fuck has he done since he got to AEW? What the fuck has Malachi Black done since he got to All Elite Wrestling? There hasn't really been nothing. You think he's happy? I read a report today, from a guy named Chris, the Wrestling Insider on Twitter, and I don't know how accurate he is. I don't, but he put out a report stating that, WWE was interested in many people. And there were people and many AEW people. And there were people on that list that shocked the fuck out of me. Some valid, some I don't know. Like the ones that I don't know about, he put Mercedes on that list. I don't know if WWE would be really interested in taking her back. And I like Mercedes. I fucking love Mercedes. I think she has the total package. She has the total fucking package. But beautiful, she can wrestle. But I don't think they want to take her back due to the attitude that she brings and the baggage that she brings. Because she brings baggage. I ain't gonna front. She does bring baggage. She brings baggage that is, that is not really needed and such. So I don't know if they'll bring her back. And another name that shocked me was Samoa Joe. I see Samoa Joe's name. I'm like, I don't know if they want to bring Samoa Joe back either. Granted, Triple H loves Samoa Joe. Like he loves that dude to death. But I don't know if he's serious about bringing him back. And again, there are some other names too. They said the House of Black, Daniel Garcia, Swerve Strickland. But there are people who signed already. But there are names too, like Daniel Garcia, the Lucha Bros. So I don't know, like those names, yes. Those names, yes. Especially with the Lucha Bros coming in onto WWE. They're WWE bound. Now, no fucking doubt about it. They are WWE bound, but I don't know about the other names. But again, there are a lot of people in AEW that creatively they are stuck in purgatory. They are stuck in creative purgatory, and man, it's gonna get really, really ugly the next couple of weeks and months. Because again, if Miro is asking for his release, who knows who else wants out of AEW? Fucking Keith Lee's name was also in that list too, and I could believe that. Would I want to bring Keith Lee back? I don't know. He's been injury prone. He clearly has been injury prone, and I don't know if he would be a fit for me to do something with him long term. That's just me. But guys, tell me what you think under the comment section, and I will catch y'all tomorrow or maybe later today, depending on what happens. All right, peace.